Hey guys, today on Duck Reviews, we're going to take it back a little bit and talk a little bit more about characters we already know about. Kind of taking a little bit of a different side of them a little bit. Like Donald and Della, for instance. Their younger sides of them were very complicated than I thought they were. In a way, Donald was actually like the nephews, kind of talks like the nephews in a way, like using words like crackaroony and all that kind of stuff. And he does have the same voice he always has when he was older, of course. And he somehow has a phase with him rocking to have rock or something like that. Of course, later on in this episode, called I forgot the last Christmas, we find that Della just wanted to have adventures with him and actually have him as a family and whatever's. So there, so right out of the gate, we see Della as a very adventurous kind of person. So basically, Donald might have gotten the adventurous type from her. In a way, I think he does it for family. So Donald was never adventurous at all until Della introduced him to it. In a way, they became more connected as they go through their life. So Donald might have been going through a phase of rock and roll, but it recovered after the fact that he realized that his family needed more than he did. So I think he gave up that kind of rock and roll. I think he just wanted to be something. Want to have attention. That's why he decided to be a rock and roller, but I'm not so sure. Maybe that was just a phase and maybe Donald. So I think he never wanted to go on adventures in the first place. Della just kind of wanted to do it. It was kind of a thing that he wanted to do together. And they accepted that. And I think Donald likes it. So, it was good to learn about this kind of subject. And maybe that's how they grew up to be a good family together, along with Scrooge and the rest. So, if anything, this was a minor knowledge of learning to know about. And to learn more about Donald's and Della's connection is exciting. I actually thought at the first hand they actually were a good connection since they were twins. But I was kind of wrong. They actually learned a lot from each other to actually work it all through. So, I guess that's a new thing to learn about. So, as my duck movie slowly brushes over to a new wave of doing different things for the movie, that's the way I'm going to do it from now on. So, that's what Donald's and Della's life, I think, might turn out as childhood turns out to be. And now in this one, I think Scrooge is kind of like their nanny or something like that, where they're like too much troublemakers and that they are just too much trouble to take care of. So I think kind of like Donald, how he took the nephews to Scrooge, their parents kind of did the same thing. So I think that's why they're living with Scrooge. So, anyway, and that's all I got with young Donald and young Della. See you next time.